Hi guys, it's Vix from New Age Hipster, and this is an unboxing for the Spirit Speak deck, but it's a little bit different because I already have the Spirit Speak deck, the reversed edition, and this is an unboxing for the regular edition. So I kind of know what I kind of already know what to expect with this deck, but I thought I would unbox it anyway on the video and have a general kind of bit of a chat about this deck, like what it kind of does for me. Yeah, so this is sort of an unboxing, sort of a review, sort of look through the cards. So if you're interested in the Spirit Speak deck, you're like, oh, it's been on your wish list for a while and you want to get it, stay tuned. You can see the cards and everything. And if you already have it, then maybe this will, I don't know, give you some ideas, because I've got some ideas on what I'm going to be doing with it, especially now that I've got them both. So I'll show you the reverse one quickly. So I actually really wanted the regular edition for ages and ages, and around that time it just wasn't available. So the only one that I could get was the reversed Spirit Speak, which I thought, you know, would be cool because I really liked the vibe of the deck. Although I've got to admit that when I first saw it around and everybody was going nuts for it, I didn't really love it. I didn't really like the vibe of it. But after working with the Vessel Oracle, I was like, actually, you know what? I really love her work. I really vibed with the Vessel Oracle like so much. I thought I'm going to give the Spirit Speak a go. So this is the reversed. It goes so well with my nails right now. This is the reverse deck. So this is the box. Mary Elizabeth Evans is the creator of these decks. She is incredible. And this, my gorgeous friends, is the reverse deck. So as you can see, the artwork it's really simple. And a lot of it is, I mean, it's based on the Rider-Waite-Smith, but the imagery is quite different. But all of the symbolism is there as well. So I really loved this when I got it. I was like, this is awesome. This is really, really cool. But I was kind of sad because I really wanted the white background with the black. And I haven't used this deck as much as I would have liked to, because I personally, and this is going to be different for everybody, and I don't want you all to be commenting saying, I really like it, because that's totally cool if you do. But for me personally, it's really dark. Like, it's a lot of black. And I know for some people it's like, well, that's what you want. And I mean, it's incredible. It looks amazing, right? For some people, it's like that black is going to be just everything. But for me, it's too black. If you see my Instagram page, or like any of my photos or anything, you will know that I'm pretty into sort of whites and pastels and stuff like that. I love this card though so much. And so yeah, for me, it's just a lot of black. It's not like it's too dark. It's just a lot of black in like one in one deck. So it's sort of been on the shelf for a little while. I did use it quite a bit when I first got it, but I gotta admit, I put it on the shelf and I was like, it's very black. It's very, very black. And I did think about trying to swap it with someone, or maybe even selling it. But I'm really excited to see how it works with the other deck, like with the original Spirit Speak. So I'll tell you a bit about my ideas once I've opened it. So this came from Little Red Tarot, which is my favorite tarot shop in the UK, because they stock all of these amazing independent decks. And look how beautifully it's wrapped. All these amazing decks, indie decks that you just can't get here in the UK. Like, I mean, you can get them, you can buy them online. I've like completely ruined this paper. I was like, I can still use that for something else. yeah, it's a great shop, Little Red Tarot. If you're in the UK, I'm gonna get some scissors. If you're in the UK, check it out because you can get these US decks, US-based decks for about the same price, but you're not paying huge amounts for shipping, and you're not getting done with VAT, with import fees, like all the stuff that they like to throw on us when the deck arrives at the door. So do check her out. She's got so many amazing decks on there, and so many of them are on my wish list. Like pretty much everything on that on her store is on my wish list. But one deck at a time, right? One deck at a time. Where did I just cut it? Here. Okay, so this is I'm saying traditional, but it's like the original. I don't know how to describe it, but it is I guess it's the original, so to speak. Let's call it the original one. So as you can see, it's black on the outside, but the cards are gonna be white. So it's exactly the same box, it's just reversed, or rather the other one is reversed. And so in here we have got our cards. I love them already. And we've got a little booklet. And the booklet is adorable. It is really simple, really easy to use. I really love the booklet. Obviously I've seen it before because I have the other deck. But it's just really simple and really just really nice when you get stuck, or when you decide that you would like to see what Mary Elizabeth says about the cards. Okay, so let's look at some of the scissors. I always get a little bit scared of this part. I've changed the camera angle. I usually make these videos like a bit further away. Let me know, guys, like what you prefer, what works better for you. If you like my hands really close to, if you like my hands really close up, or do you prefer them a little bit further away? Okay. So this deck is actually pretty small, like it's smaller than I'm just trying to see if I've got a regular deck lying around. I do have the Tarot of a Moon Garden here. So this is Tarot of a Moon Garden, which is a standard tarot size. And as you can see, it is just a little bit smaller than like a standard tarot size deck. I do feel very close at this angle. Okay, so here we are with the Spirit Speak. So in this version, the cards, the back is black with white flowers, and I got to admit, I'm doing it backwards. I've got to admit, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot better. But again, guys, it's personal preference, right? Like some people like really dark looking decks. Some people like whiter, lighter decks. I really like decks like the Star Child Tarot, the Lion Strider Tarot. Like that's really my thing. Like that sort of color. So, you know, whatever vibes with you, right? But these are amazing. I love the artwork. It's just so, it's so simple but so powerful. Look at the Hermit. I'm pretty in love with it. It's such a hipster deck. I really, really like it a lot. It's really funny that I wasn't, you know, I didn't find myself really drawn to it when it first sort of appeared, but now, where I'm at now, I'm kind of feeling like, how did I ever live without you? I know this is going to be, I was like about to say like, this is it for me. That feels a bit dramatic. Yeah, I do. I really, really like it. I really like it a lot. I do like colour. Like, I do really like colourful decks. But there's something about this that almost feels like you can sort of create the colour. Like, it feels like it's going to be really, really good for me as like a sort of a more a deck that can help me with some of my like clairvoyant readings. So I do get a lot of like clairvoyant stuff come through with regular cards. So the way that I read, this is my favorite. This is one I showed you in the black. It's incredible. Oh, I'm so in love with horses. Yeah, I totally forgot what I was saying. But it's amazing, huh? Oh yeah, I was telling you like how I read. So the way that I read tarot is, and apologies if you've heard this story like 10 million times. So these are the pentacles, like the Four of Pentacles. But yeah, if you've heard this story a lot, I'm sorry. But the way that I read cards is, I am an intuitive reader, which, you know, could debate about what that actually means all day. But for me, what it means is that I don't rely on the traditional meanings of the cards. When I'm in a reading, I don't give a crap about traditional meanings of the cards. All I do is I turn over the cards and I just use them as like a springboard for whatever needs to come through. So yeah, like just about anything can come through from, I use like the Cosmic Tarot a lot for helping me to get into the Akashic Records and things like that. So, you know, if I turn over the King of Pentacles, for example, it doesn't mean, you know, necessary. I mean, there's always like a connection, but it doesn't mean like in your past life you were a man who was like very wealthy or something. Like, it's not, it doesn't come through like that. Like, I will start to get like flashes of like your actual life, and I will see like the whole story will start to come through from that card. So what I feel like these cards are going to be really good for is like a kind of springboard, you know, like fill in the blanks with your intuition and whatever comes through for you. So if you're looking for a deck that might kind of feel like something that you could use in that way, like, I think that this will be amazing. But also, if you are just looking for something that you can use with traditional meanings for the cards, then, you know, totally as well. This one is so interesting. I love them. Okay, should we do a little reading? All right, let's just do, I'm going to pull, let's do this, just pull one card for myself, which I'll have a look at later. Just as a sort of like, hi, welcome. Like, what do you want to say? An introductory card. Okay, that was my card there. And I'll pull a card for you guys. The Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. So I'm really drawn to the snake. And for me, the message that comes through for us looking at this right now with that snake is a reminder that when the wheel is turned and when things don't appear to be going in our favor, there are opportunities there for transformation and transmutation and a shedding of the old before we move into the new. I love that so much. I love that way of looking at the Wheel of Fortune. So amazing. Okay, so this is my idea for how I want to work with both of these decks together. If you do this, like, let me know, because I'd love to hear how it goes for you. I'm just going to have a quick squeeze and see what card I got over here. It's like getting so crowded. Ooh, it's a nice one. Should I show you what it is? That's my card. The Nine of Cups. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so what I was thinking might be really fun to do with this deck, now that I have both the reversed and the traditional, is to maybe sometimes do readings where I use both decks. Yeah, girl! What do you guys reckon? How do you feel about that? Is it freaking you out? Is it making you super excited? It's like a double deck. It can be super hard though to like to choose the cards. So when I shuffle, like I usually, and it's actually really nice because you can really shuffle because they're like a smaller size, you can really shuffle them like this, which feels really cool and really kind of exciting. I've actually never used two decks like this before. I've shuffled in some of my Oracle decks, like some of my Hay House decks. I've shuffled them in together. But this feels really fun and really cool. So what I do when I'm shuffling is usually I shuffle and then like one will kind of grab my attention. And it's not always the one that's sticking out. Like sometimes it'll be that one and I'll just know, yes, it's that card. So it'd be interesting to see how this, I'm just going to pull 3 cards and just kind of show you this in action. I've never done this before, so this is just like happening. So that one kind of moved in my hand, so I'm going to choose that one. Oh, it feels like all the white ones want to come out actually. Oh, that one. And then how amazing will it be if you do a reading and you end up with like 2 of the same cards. So how cool is that, and how interesting like to have another layer on your reading, right? And you could also reverse them. And so you've got upright reversals, you've got the regular deck and the reverse deck. How amazing. I'm like so excited about this idea. Okay, so the 3 cards that we have the Lovers in the reverse deck. So to me, this, like with these snakes, with the Lovers, this is really interesting because to me this feels like the shadow aspect of the Lovers card. So it may be a message to kind of tune into maybe what's not working in that part of your life. Whether you're with someone and you're like, you know, you want it to be better, or whether you are alone and you would like to be with someone, like to really dive into some of the shadow aspects of that. Again, with the snakes, with the transformation, the shedding of the skin, the shedding of the old, making way for what's coming in next. So then we have the 3 of Pentacles. And this is really interesting because this feels like a message around working together, working with other people. And it may in fact be that you need somebody to help you through some of this stuff, whether it is, you know, getting a reading from someone. Hello, I offer readings if you want to get one. Or, you know, somebody else that you resonate with, whether it's getting a reading or it may be just reading a book on the topic or making some time for yourself to do some journaling. But seeking out somebody who can help you. So whether it is like, you know, a book that is written by somebody else who's been through what you're going through, or, you know, you do some journaling based on some journaling prompts that you found on a blog post or whatever. And then we move into the Magician. And I love that because that really feels like whatever's going on in your love life, with a little bit of Magician energy, we can come through that. So it's like getting somebody to help you, getting a, you know, working with some peeps to help you through whatever it is that you're going through, and then really getting into that energy of the Magician and making it happen. What do you guys think of that idea? Do you think it's awesome or do you think it's weird? Would you do that? Would you shuffle in 2 decks together? Have you done that? Have you shuffled in different decks together, and how has it worked for you? I would love to know, because this is something that's new for me. I feel like there's going to be a lot that I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of possibilities and potentials with this, so I'm super excited. But yeah, let me know like how it is for you and what you do with your decks, and also let me know like how you find the Spirit Speak deck, because I think it's something really magical and really awesome actually. So this was an unboxing / review / playing around with cards of the Spirit Speak by Mary Elizabeth Evans, the reversed edition, which is the black one, and also the regular edition, which is the white with the black text. And if you would like to get a reading with me, we can totally hook that up, and you may even feel like you want me to use these 2 decks and really do like a massive spread for you and really have a look at like some of the stuff that's coming up, that feels like really fun and really exciting. But yeah, hook me up. The links are below if you want to grab a reading, and I'll see you guys in the next unboxing video. Loads of love and light.